I know I say a lot of pendejadas, and most of it is because of my sweary nature, and I'm trying to tone it down a little bit because I'm trying to be more professional. Just know that it's in the context where I'm trying to be very blunt, clear, express that how genuine I'm being with you. Like, I'm right now, I'm at my couch just laying down being really chill, so I wanted to take the opportunity to emphasize that I'm in my domain, I'm in my natural state where I'm calm, I'm really relaxed, I'm being myself, and I want that to be like transmitted to you to understand that I'm being very genuine, I'm trying to be real. Like, I want you to feel like I'm right there next to you, talking to you, like, we're hitting the blunt and shit, and we're, talking about life. Disclaimer, I used to smoke, but I can't. I mainly want you to know that I'm not trying to be vulgar, being an asshole, being this. This is how I want you to understand that I'm being very direct, really clear, not trying to offend anybody. I'm sorry, like, I'm trying to tone it down a little bit with the swear words, but just understand, like, I'm being honest. I'm trying to be very transparent in what I'm saying, like the no bullshit, give it to me straight type of vibe. Mince my words for this certain topic because I don't want to land certain way. Like, I'm really trying to express like how I'm not here to convince anybody to change, to dump their religion, to convert to this, convert to that. One religion's better than the other. Like, no, like that's not state. Like, I'm reporting from a neutral stance. Nothing's good or bad. I just want people to be more aware, like, hey, question where your information is coming from. Like, even from me, like, don't take everything I say serious. Like, don't take it like for word. Like, if something sounds ridiculous, cool, go challenge that. Like, go research it, go look it up. Don't just trust anyone with advice. Like, hey, okay, that sounds crazy, let me look that up, let me see if that's legit. No, don't just take everything word for word. And that was basically all me growing up, because I was a bit wiser than I was supposed to. So as a woman, that's not a good quality to ask questions, because we were raised with the calladita te ves más bonita. But I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. Now when I'm older, that I start realizing, like, hey, and especially what's going on right now with like these traditional values, there's a lot of hypocrisies going on with the government, with religious views, and like, why did you guys colonize America? Because you wanted religious freedom to do what you guys wanted to do, right? But yet now everything's all about Christianity. Like, that doesn't. I'm a strong believer that there's basic moral like sins, like don't hurt anybody, like don't kill anybody. I mean, self-defense, that's a different like topic. I don't want to get into that. And if everybody is like of legal consenting age of 18 at least, because even 18 you're still a fucking idiot, then everything else is your perspective and you choose to do what you want with your religion. That's great, that's awesome. I question the Bible a lot, because how am I supposed to trust something that was not only rewritten in different languages, transcribed, but how can I trust that is word by word the same thing? Like, these are stories, recollections. It's not verified, that's what I was trying to say. And it's been written by a bunch of men, and men in like olden times were very, very underdeveloped, very egotistical. Like, how can I trust that these men in good conscience were writing these Bibles to where it doesn't benefit them, for power, for control, for women, for whatever the deal is? And if you start researching like how all these Bibles were manipulated to say certain things, and it's coincidentally everything is about controlling women, not everything about like how humanity should be, but everything's very against women, like we're like these terrible things. And so as a first generation Latina, like I grew up, with the San Marcos blanket, the nice one with like the Indian guy holding the girl, the Native American guy. And I question, like, okay, so our heritage, our proud heritage is about, and the same thing with like Native Americans and other cultures. We had these curanderas, we had these shamans, we had this spiritual belief of coexisting with plants, animals, there being a respect for life. Basically cultivating the earth, preserving it, using its abundance, because there's always going to be enough for everybody. And I thought that was beautiful. Like that's fucking amazing. Like living with nature and coexisting, doing all these beautiful things. How did we go from worshiping these gods, like these Mayans, like everybody, like Native Americans? There was like all, everybody had a respect for life, for the sun god, for the rain god, and give blessings and be grateful. How did we go from that to now it's this giant white guy in the sky? Like now we're pushing out that agenda, like, hey, Jesus wasn't white. He wasn't. He, like, even in your little Bible, it even said that he had really rough curly hair. So kind of like, let's see, in that time he would have been pretty much black with black coily hair. Why is this image of whitewashed version being so shoved down our throats? And to avoid doing a whole history lesson, it's like, yeah, colonization like did that, because in almost every country it's history, right? The one who won gets to write the history. So in a lot of these, when you find out, it's like either you're gonna die, or I'm giving you an opportunity to convert to my religion so you can live. And that's true in a lot of Hispanic communities, in a lot of Hispanic like countries where the Spaniards came and they converted these people, and with so much fear, like they started adapting it because they didn't want to fucking die. And that's all through history. Okay, Jules, like why are you talking about this? Okay, well, because all of that is still alive and well today. It's still affecting us whether you're conscious of it or not. And I'm just here trying to womansplain how, in my perspective, this is what I've noticed, this is what I've seen. I know it's really hard to question, especially when it's your parents, teaching you these things, because in a sense, you don't want to be that guy to tell your parents that they're wrong, right? Like, I get that. And it's really embedded into in our brains. But I found a lot of peace breaking away from that, breaking away from misogynistic old ways of thinking. Because with everything that's going on in the world, like, these people that are really Bible thumpers, like, they're not happy. They're the ones looking at, they're the ones that they're finding out, watching little kids. I don't mean to spread any more, like, stereotypes, but my feed consists of nothing but priests and Republicans and all these people just praising about how religious they are and going back to how things were and everything, the Bible, this and that. And these are the main ones being charged with essays and all these accounts. Like, it's just something's not right. And I'm glad that more people are waking up in this day and age to question, like, what is it that I'm really believing in, and is it actually serving me? Again, my name is Jules. I'm a first generation Latina that's done the inner work, and I'm just sharing information of how to combat these times with a psychological sense.